What if you could build a cash buyers list before you put any properties under contract? What if you could build a buyers list for properties you already have under contract? What if you could build a buyers list that shows you what other areas those buyers buy in? Well, you know your boy got you, so you know what you need to do is simply stand by. Let's get it.
Text me and I'll text you back. Text me and I'll text you back. Text me then I'll text you back. You text me then I'll text you back. Text me then I'll text you back. TikTok, you don't stop. I will help you make your paper stack. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now? 205-964-52439. You know. 205-964-52439. You know.
Hello guys, this is Ty, aka the Flip Man. Cash buyers list. I get this question so often, whether someone has a property under contract or they feel they need to build one before they get started. Cash buyers list is up there, very high on the most frequently asked questions about. So, to add on to what I've already put out there, I'm always trying to update this and give you an option to better build cash buyers list and build them quickly and more efficiently. Well, here's your opportunity on what's going on right now. This is going to be amazing. I'm not going to hold you with what I normally do. I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. But before I do, where you can find this is at diggerlater.com. That's diggerlater.com. You'll be able to use this same tool, just access the 5-day free trial. So let's get into it right now. Get into PropStream, brought to you by diggerlater.com. And you have to identify an area, whether it's the entire county, whether it's a city name, whether it's a zip code. All right, so I'm going to start with a zip code in my market here that I'm very familiar with. And when you put a zip code in, just put it in and it'll automatically populate it and you'll select it as I just did. Okay, so as you see, it pulled unique properties over 9,700. All right, so what you do is you go up here to filters. And first thing you want to do is go to quick list choices. Two ways of going about this. You can just go free and clear. That's normally going to be a cash buyer. And then you can just do cash buyers. So we're just going to select cash buyers, and we want it to be non-owner occupied. You don't care if it's vacant or not in reality, because in this time frame that we're going to select, they may have already placed a rent in there, but you want cash buyers. All right, we're looking at houses, so you're going to go into property characteristics and select residential, property types, single family. All right, and then the next thing you're going to do is MLS status. It really doesn't matter if it's on the market or not. So we'll just leave that just as any. I may go back and change it, but it really shouldn't matter for what we're looking for. All right, so the ownership info. Here's the important part, right? So now a couple of ways you can go about this. You can do just the individual, which the property means that is in their name and it's easier to skip trace, or you can do corporate. Don't worry about mixed and trust. So we're going to select both of these, and I'll explain what you'll do with these. All right, so we're going to select individual and corporate. All right, and the next thing you want to do is years of ownership. So you want the max number of years of ownership to be 1. So that takes it from present day to up to a year, which means some recent activity. All right. Now, the other thing is to show that they're buying multiple properties in that area. You want to do 2 or more in that time frame, a year. I'm going to do 2 just to pull a list. You can do more, but 2 to the max. It doesn't matter how many they've purchased. All right, so as you can see, my search criteria is right over here. All right, so if I go back over here, it pulls 222 cash buyers in that particular zip code. All right, now this is the more condensed view. If you select this, you can do a more list view, right? So if we just select a couple of, which you could download all of this or what, I'm just going to go through a couple of them. So we look at this one right here. Okay, it was purchased in someone's name. We see they purchased it for $50,000, and they actually put it back on the market for $174, and it's active right now for that amount. So we know that is a flipper, no question about it. So we have his actual mailing address here and everything. So you would skip trace this information for his phone number. And if that didn't work through skip trace, you can always send him something in the mail to let him know you'll have properties or whatever. All right. Now the other thing that you can look at you can look at linked properties. See, he has 23 properties, right? So you can also look down here to see what other areas he's buying property in. This guy's very active. He's in the 204 zip code, the 208, 211. These are all in D areas. 211, 242, that's in the more of a B, A area. 206 is the area we're looking in. I'm saying 35206. I'm just giving you the last three because most of the zip start with a 35 in Birmingham. 215, 204 again, 206 again, 206, 206, 206. So he's definitely heavy over in that East Lake area. He has one in the Helene area. Okay, so boom. So we looked at that guy. All right. Let's look at this one here. Okay, so this person. Okay, this is in an LLC. All right, on the property that we're looking at, they paid $89.9 for it back in January, and they currently have it listed for $159.9. So they're definitely, well, I'm sorry, it was a failed listing, updated back in April, a few days ago, but it was a failed list. It had on the market 82 days, so it didn't sell at that point. He may have relisted it and it just hadn't updated here yet. Now his linked properties, he has 6 linked properties. Now right here you can see what areas he possibly buys in. All right, now he buys in Arkansas also, Missouri, Kansas, then the one property here in Birmingham, and then one in Florida. So he's all over the place. Very interesting there. All right, and then that's the LLC there. So on this one, you're more than likely going to have to send them something in the mail. So here's their mailing address. They're out in California, which is good. And you will reach out to them to let them know, hey, to contact it, should you have more properties in that particular market that you're targeting. All right, so we'll look at one more here. I just want to give you an idea of what we got going. So here's another LLC. All right, they paid cash $60,000 for this property back in October, and they relisted it for $170. Wow, some good information there, and it's active. Wow, that's some really good information. Let me see if I can pull this up here. Let me Google it really quick. See how good of a rehab that they do. Right, it should be here on Zillow. Yep, there it is. Okay, so oh yeah, they did a great job on it, rehabbing it. Boom, nice. Oh, they put some money into this. Oh, and that's on Rugby Court. Wow, very interesting. Okay, so yeah, this is bad. Like I said earlier, see, D neighborhood, a good portion of it. Some of it, see, they're trying to bring it up close to a B. You know, this would definitely be a C pricing right here. You know, C plus pricing for this market. But wow, that's good. Wow. Okay, so and then so we looked at his linked properties. He has 23 of them. He has a bunch of them. So he's over in the 217 zip, 234, 208. Yeah, these all hoods. 233, I'm not sure where that is. 214, 208. Yeah, 215, that's a C neighborhood. 208, D neighborhood. 204, D neighborhood. 206, DC, and possibly approaching a B. But yeah, he's very active. So, guys, what else do I need to show you? I seen the 204 down there. That's the hood also. What else do I need to show you? And then there's his actual mailing address. This is over in the Tarrant area right here. So these are very active investors. So now what you can do with this, if you want to download all that, you did some research, and then because there's not but so many of them, this is where a VA would probably come in important. Once you understand how to do it, you can train them on doing. You can record what you're doing, and they can filter through this. But you could download this entire list that if you wanted to skip trace and or for calling and to mail. So once you select everything here, you would add to list. Then you would name the actual list, and you just name it whatever. We'll just say so I can find it. Cash buyer 35206. Let me put a date on this. Let me say okay. So 35206, and we'll just do 111. All right, and so once you save that, only take it a second to save. And well, while we're waiting on it to save, to access this particular app, this particular software, go to digulator.com, and you can start your 5-day free trial. You can dig in there just like I do. You may not be able to download a large list in the 5-day free trial, but you would be able to use it. Also, don't forget about my CRM. If you're trying to manage your leads, where you're trying to separate your bandit sign leads in a pipeline, your direct mail in a pipeline, your text message in a separate pipeline, your cold calling in a separate pipeline, you're driving for dollars, it'll do all of that for you. Also, it would allow you to text message, email, ringless voicemail to your different leads. Also, what I really love about it, whenever you can actually make phone calls through it, whenever you make a call, the call is recorded. So now you can monitor yourself, a partner, or a VA to see what you need to do better, how the tone of the conversation went, if you forgot a particular detail. And just in reality, especially if you're hiring a VA, just seeing they're doing what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to be doing it. As simple as that. But it does a lot more than that. And plus you can, like we're talking about this cash buyers list, you can build a cash buyers list pipeline, and you can, whenever you get a property, and you can build several pipelines. You can build a pipeline for certain zip codes for certain types of cash buyers, and you can send out your deal to all of them in that particular pipeline. So it should be ready to go here. All right, so now we go over here to properties, and then we just simply find it. Man, I got a lot of them in here, so hold on. Hopefully I can find it. Where is it? It really doesn't matter because, okay, here it is right here. Boom. All right, so once you find it and you go in here, you select all, and that'll allow you to export. But before you export, you really want to go in here and customize your layout, especially for skip tracing. If you notice here in the property owner info, I have city, state, zip. That's of the property. Owner 1, owner 2 is the only thing you need for skip trading. Then the mailing city, mailing state, mailing zip, and that's it. Everything else on the rest of these will actually be unchecked. And then what you can do is you can save as a default layout. You name it over here, and then you check this, and then apply and save. And then you go over here to download it. And from there, once you download it, now understand that you're going to have duplicates in here, owners in here. So you'll need to sort it in your Excel spreadsheet to remove the duplicate owners if you're trying to skip trade, because you'll be overpaying or whatever. But again, guys, you see the power of being able to go in here to look at these different properties. And because you're building a cash buyers list, you don't need a lot of them to be highly successful in a particular market or a particular zip code of a market or whatever, because you can research these individually, come up with a good strong 10 cash buyers, and you can rock and roll. And as you could see in here, you could see that because of the linked properties, you can go ahead and see what other areas of your market in different zip codes that they buy in. Do you know how powerful that is to be able to see that type of information, to see the number of linked buyers? So you want to use this as a tool to create half of the process, which is your cash buyers list. So again, to get access to this, just go over to digulator.com, select the 5-day free trial. Make sure you watch this video also, because it shows you some of the other ways to use it. Don't forget about the CRM if you're trying to manage your entire business, create more follow-up, create more deals, more checks in your hands. So make sure you like this, share it. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell to be notified when I upload new videos and when I go live. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Hi-Ho, and Ask Flipman. Hopefully this video helps, and I will see you guys on the flip side.
Text me and I'll text you back. Text me and I'll text you back. You text me then I'll text you back. You text me then I'll text you back. You text me then I'll text you back. TikTok, you don't stop. I will help you make your paper stack. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now? 205-964-5243. You know. 205-964-5243. You know.